The main character of this manga is an 18-year-old high school student named Riona Takai. Riona is currently preparing for the university entrance exam, but he is not very good in studies. The story begins where Riona is studying. His elder brother Ichisaka Takai comes there and tells him that Riona should enroll only in such university where there are many girls. Then Ichisaka gets a little serious and says that perhaps he will always remain a bachelor because all the men in his office who did not had any girlfriend in school or college, all of them are still single and their chances of getting married is also very less. Hearing this, Riona is shocked and replies that he still has a lot of time left in his life to think about girls. While leaving, his brother says that even if he does not find any girl in the university, if his luck is good then he may find a beautiful girl somewhere on the roadside as life can be very unpredictable. When Riona went for a walk at night, he noticed a beautiful girl crying in a park while sitting on the ground. He goes to that girl and asks if she has any problem. The name of this woman is Misa, who is 38 years old. While wiping her tears, Misa tells Riona that she is sad because of her breakup. Riona was sitting next to her but his face was all red with shyness because he had never sat next to such a beautiful girl. Both of them talked together for some time, then Misha tells him that she is 38 years old. Hearing this, Riona gets disappointed and thinks that there is a difference of 20 years between them. When Misa asks Riona his age, he lied and told her that he is 25 years old and is studying for admission in a PhD university. Hearing this, Misha gets impressed and says that Riona is very young and intelligent. Misha asks him if he comes to this park regularly. Riona tells him that he always comes to this park to run so as to keep himself healthy and fit. After talking for some time, while going home both of them promise each other that they will come to the same park again to meet each other on the next Saturday. Next day, Riona is going to his school in a train, and he noticed that there is no girl in that train who even comes close to the beauty of Misa. In the school when Riona sees the English madam his mood gets spoiled because she was completely ugly and unbangable. That's why he starts thinking about Misa in his mind that if she is so sexy at the age of 38, then imagine that at the age of 18, she must have been super bangable and hot, and if she was going to his university at this time, then so many people would been fallen for her and he would have had no chance with her. While he is thinking all this in his mind his friend shouts from behind him, "Riona, quickly give me your notebook, I have to copy the homework before the teacher comes," but Riona does not listen to him because he was lost in the thought of Misa. His friend's goes dry while screaming, but still Riona does not come to his senses. Just like that Saturday when the two were supposed to meet again. Riona was very upset because he only had a t-shirt, but he wanted to wear something nice, so he quietly goes to his brother's wardrobe and gets a black shirt and pants. When he reaches the park, Misa gets scared and asks if anyone in Riona's family has died. Then Riona realizes that he came wearing funeral clothes, so he lied that his grandfather has died and he was coming from his funeral. Misa had brought 2 beer cans with her. She gives one to Riona. But Riona has just turned 18 so he had never drank beer. But to show Misa he pretends to drink the beer. Misa tells Riona that when she searched Riona's name on the website of Tokudai University on the internet, a faculty home page opened on it and after seeing Riona's photo, Misa thought that Riona was a little older boy. Misa did not know that the photo was of Riona's elder brother. Misa says that even though he looks a little older in the photo, he looks much cuter in person. Both of them sat on a bench nearby and Misa puts her hand on Riona's hand and asks if he wants to be friends with benefit with her. Hearing this, Riona starts panicking and while drinking the entire beer in one go, he says that why did Misa choose him out of so many people and this is a very strange thing. Hearing this, Misa gets embarrassed and says, "Oh well, I understand that a young boy like you cannot think of doing all this with an old woman like me." Hearing this, Riona loudly shouts, "No, that is not what I meant to say. I want to say that why would you want to be with a guy like me, who is not cool at all and is very boring? You would have found many better guys than me." Misa looks at him and says, "Because you are young and exactly my type," and ever since she have seen him her horny nature started to come out. Because there was such a huge age gap between them, Misa did not said about dating and talked about being friends with benefits. Riona was panicking a lot, so he gets ready to go home. Before leaving, Misa asks him if he will call her and Riona says yes and left. In the next scene we see Misa sitting and talking in a restaurant with a 40-year-old man. That man's name was Yamamoto. Misa tells that Yamamoto has never fell ill in his life and he is a candidate. Now the question arises that what kind of candidate is she talking about? At the end of this chapter, we come to know that Misa is looking for men who have the best genes and whoever has the best genes, she will have a child with him. That means Riona, that man Yamamoto and many more people are her candidates. With this conclusion chapter 1 ends.